What's up, guys? It's John, and today we're going to be checking out some pretty awesome freaking concerts that are happening this month in Tokyo. There's some really good ones. As always, we've got Howard and Choka that are going to be joining us from Tokyo. But for now, I'm going to give you guys my top 3 to be checking out if you guys are heading to Japan this month. Let's check them out together. So the first one that we're going to be talking about is Zilky. This band has been popping off. They're a super group. Their first ever live performance is called Start the Fire. It is Wednesday the 10th, and that is actually at Space Odd in Tokyo. I have no idea exactly what to expect. The show starts at 7 o'clock. Start the Fire. So a first ever live performance. You can bet that they're going to be pulling out all the stops on this one and really trying to make a mark with this. If anybody out there was lucky enough to get tickets to this concert, I'm pretty sure it's sold out already. But if you're lucky enough to get out to this concert, please let us know how it is. I know they're probably not allowing any filming or anything like that. I did try. I applied for press stuff. I tried to get tickets a few times with the lottery system. I didn't get any of those things, so unfortunately I will not be going to this concert. But if you guys actually got a ticket, please let me know how it was. I'm genuinely stoked about that, and I feel like they're going to be a band to look out for in 2026 because like the momentum that they've got going into this next year with a sold out show. I think they just released a tour that they're going to be on as well too. I feel like they have so much momentum behind them. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do with 2026. I think they're going to be a very big band to look out for. They've got a lot of really cool people in their corner, so I'm really excited to see what happens with them. But in saying that, the next show we're going to be talking about is something that I'm really genuinely excited about for this band. It's Miss Green Apple. They're playing at the Tokyo Dome, which is one of the biggest venues in Tokyo and in Japan. It's such a cool venue, and honestly, I'm very stoked for them. I have no idea exactly what the future looks like for this band after playing this show or in 2026, but I feel like they're ready now for sure to take over the Western market and start playing shows all around the world. I'm not sure how many shows they've played in the States before, but I could genuinely see them playing in 2026 in America, and if that happens, I am so gonna be there. I'm so freaking stoked about it. But tickets are still available for this concert. They are definitely going to be a band to check out. They're playing at the Tokyo Dome, which is always just a legendary time. Grab a ticket. They're still on sale at the moment. And then the last thing that we're going to be talking about on here before we send it over to Howard and Choka is, of course, Countdown Japan. This is one of the biggest concerts of the year every single year. They have so many different artists and so many different genres here. It's insane. So we're going to be talking about a couple of the different bands that are going to be playing on this. If I don't get all the bands or if I don't talk about your favorite, it's because there's so many different bands. But please let me know who I leave out because I'd like to check out who you guys like. And saying that, day one, a couple of ones that I picked up that I thought were pretty freaking wild that are on this are Vondi is going to be playing, Sakurazaka 46 is going to be playing, and Hana. Also Super Beaver's playing, and Dish, which what a wild lineup that is. So day one, they're crushing it with that many bands. Day two is going to be insane as well too. This is on the Earth stage, which I believe is where most of the headliners are going to be at, but Creepy Nuts is going to be playing Earth stage, La Seraphim is going to be playing Earth stage, Underworld is going to be playing Earth stage as well too, so that's definitely some areas to check out. Also playing on Sunday, the second day, is going to be Mewtwo, which is a freaking awesome band that my friend Dragonfly introduced me to, and I genuinely love that band. So if y'all are able to check them out, they definitely be a hidden nugget that I would check into. So day 3, Monday, is going to be a wild freaking day. Synchoniction is going to be playing there, Creep Hype is going to be playing there, and My Hair Is Bad. Those are some of the ones that are going to be playing on the Earth stage. But as far as who I would suggest you guys checking out, obviously freaking Bandmate. Oh my god, they're going to be playing again this year, and I'm really genuinely stoked to be seeing how they do. It's Bandmate, man. They're actually coming off of an entire sold out tour across Japan. They crushed that. They sold out every single one of those shows. As well, Juice is going to be playing there, and I think that's going to be a really cool one. I just checked out one of their songs, and they really have a cool vibe to themselves. Monday is going to be freaking nuts day for Countdown Japan, but then the 4th day, which is Tuesday the 30th, there are a lot of really awesome bands playing. Asian Kung Fu Generation's going to be there. Bump of Chicken's going to be playing. TXT is going to be playing. There's a lot of really big heavy hitters on day 4 at the Earth stage, but then also Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is going to be playing there, which is pretty wild in my opinion. I love the setups, man. There's so many different styles of bands going to be here. One that I would definitely suggest, I've seen them live one time, but I can only imagine at a festival like this how crazy their performance is going to be is Atarashi Gakko. Their live performances are wild and fully expect them to get out in the crowd and have fun with the crowd. So I'm really stoked to be seeing how that one actually turns out. And then the very last day of this is going to be freaking packed. I mean, it's got Maximum the Hormone, it's got Zutamayo, it's got Hey Smith. There are so many bands on the freaking last day. Chili Beans, what in the heck is happening in the world? The last day of 2025 looks freaking nuts, man. The Oral Cigarettes will be playing, as well as Go-Go Villains and Worst, as well as Peldusk. And they are one of my favorite bands right now. Peldusk is insane. Somebody recently called them Chaos Core, and I think that's such a great name. I love Peldusk, and they'll also be performing. So Countdown is going to be one of the coolest concerts I feel like ever. And if you guys can make it out there, I will not only be green with jealous rage, I will be extremely happy for you. It's 5 days of some of the best bands that Japan has to offer. Now we're going to hand it over to Howard and Choka in Japan to give us their suggestions, and then I would like to follow that up with one last suggestion that I have that is a personal favorite of mine. So I'll give that to you after Howard and Choka freaking swipe it.
Thanks, John. And yes, as always, I'm here in Tokyo to tell you about 3 of the best upcoming rock gigs from here in the city in the month of December this time. And don't worry, although I am down here to play a little bit of drums because I just felt like having a bit of studio time, nonetheless, Choka, hardworking as ever, went into the office to record her part and tell you about 3 of the best upcoming idol shows as well. Isn't that right, Choka?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, where's Howard? I thought he was gonna meet me at his office. Well, then I guess I'll just get started. This first show I want to talk about is on December 13th, which is a Saturday. It's a show called 1-2 Anniversary, and it's hosted by this girl, Yura Piko, who was just in LA a couple of months ago for US Idol Fest. She's celebrating her 12th anniversary doing music, which is super awesome, and it's going to be at Shibuya Malcolm, which is a very well-known live house. It's going to be a band set show, which means she's going to have like a band in the back, I think, and she's got a couple of guest vocalists coming in. It's going to be super exciting. If you like rock music, this is the place to go. Yurapiko has been in the Japanese underground music scene for 12 years. She's been to like 8 different countries, so I'm sure you'll feel right at home at her show.
I want to tell you about a gig event that's happening on the 19th of December. And this one's a little bit different in some ways from a lot of the ones that we usually tell you about. See, this is a circuit festival. If you don't remember, that's one of the ones where you get a bracelet and you can go into multiple venues. However, this is being held between 2 venues in the same building, which is Shibuya the Game and Shibuya Milky Way. And these 2 venues are going to be holding, well, a little circuit festival on the 19th called Blazecore, and it includes a lot of very interesting bands. Now, I'm personally a big fan of Wisteria, who will be playing there. Really great, solid rock band with a bit of punk, but also a little bit of pop feel to them as well. But there's a lot of bands here which I think are a bit more hard-edged, would appeal to a lot of the people who I know follow John's and my channels, including bands like Dim Rays. But one of the reasons I'm suggesting this is there's a lot of bands in here I've never heard of before. Now, I often recommend a lot of bands from the upcoming girls rock scene, which is one of the things that I follow a lot, but there's a lot of the male bands in here as well. I think you're going to get a selection of something a little bit more hardcore. I'll show, as always, the poster on the screen so you can see who's playing. If you don't know these bands, I think this is going to be an interesting place to pick up some new hard rock. And if you do know these bands, well, get in the comments and tell us. But this just to me looked like one of the most interesting events, especially considering it is a circuit festival all held within, 2 live houses in one building. I think this is going to be a really great atmosphere. Definitely one that I would recommend to check out. A little bit different from normal. Yeah, a bit of an exploration, I think, that one.
The second show I want to talk about is a couple of days later. It's on the 15th, which is a Monday. This show is the 6th year anniversary show of idol group Neo-Japanism. The show is called Neo Start. It's going to be at Spotify O East, which is a huge live house. This is super famous. A lot of idols consider Spotify O East to be one of their bucket list live houses. A lot of the top idols in the industry are going to be there. iLife, Inuashi, Mary Bad Tune. So if you're looking to get into the idol scene, if you want to see some idols that are a little bit more mainstream, this is a great show to get started with that. If you are considering going to this show, I would recommend getting your tickets early. Neo-Japanism, the official account, has even posted saying that they recommend getting tickets early because a lot of the groups are super duper popular and tickets are gonna sell out super quickly.
Now, this next one I'm really excited about. Now, you might know that we regularly on this little program bring up certain festivals, certain circuit festivals that come up, almost on a monthly basis. There's things like the Metamorphose Festival in Shimokitazawa, which brings together a lot of well-known rock bands from inside Japan. You get things like a Discovery Festival that brings up a lot of new talent. There's Hype Idol, which is known as a showcase for idol groups. But one of the big ones that I keep on coming back to is an event called Girls Up. It's girls rock focused, as the name would suggest, and takes place more than once a month in Eggman in Shibuya, a venue that I'm sure a lot of you will probably be familiar with. A lot of your favorite bands, Bandmade and such, like pretty much everyone's performed at Shibuya Eggman. It's right across the road from Line Cube and also from Hibiya Park, which has the huge stadium there. So this is really in an area famous for its gigs, but it's a pretty small live house hosting really amazing events. And Girls Up is one where on a monthly basis, pretty much, actually it's almost weekly now, but they will have quite a lot of really well-known bands playing there, ones who you'll know if you've been paying attention to the Japanese music scene kind of closely, as I suspect you probably have. This one though, December 29th, wow. I mean, there are a lot of bands playing at this particular show. Just to give you an idea, like off the top of it, you've got And Caller playing, Manatees playing, Girls Fist GT, Emanon, Market Shop Store, Disconnect Centrillion, Lumerize. These are all on the list. This runs through and from 11:30 in the morning until just after 9:30 at night. The entire event only costs 3,900 yen to get into. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Just a fantastic way to round off your year. I just so wholeheartedly recommend this one because you are going to get so much of a range of the different types of female-led rock bands that there are. And just between the bands I mentioned just there's a massive variation. If you know anything about the scene, definitely you're going to already be excited by the names I've read out, apart from the other ones who are playing there as well. And if you don't know about the scene, this is going to be a great way to end your 2025 by finding out a lot about the scene.
The last show I want to talk about is on December 29th. It's the last Monday of December. The show is called Aramix Self-Produced Idol Festival, so that's going to be super exciting. All three of the groups participating in the show are going to be self-produced. I will be there with my group Idol Shikaku. The show is hosted by this group called Arcana Charm, who is also self-produced. They invited us to join their show and help create a three-man together. They're super cool. Would love for people to say hi to them. And also Flower Hour is going to be there. They are a self-produced idol group that has gone viral on TikTok recently, and they just came out with a couple of new songs. A lot of Japanese bands are usually self-produced, but in the idol industry in Japan, it's kind of rare to have a group that is completely unsupported by a talent agency. And so all these groups create their own music, create their own costumes, book their own shows. And so it's very member driven. So you could say that all of the group members are artists. So this is a great way to support them. So those are my 3 shows for December. All 3 are super different, super fun. Come check them out. I wonder where Howard is.
Now, for my last entry and the last gig really of the year that I want to talk about, I'm going to both recommend one gig but also give you just a broader piece of advice. See, as you probably already know, in Japan, Christmas is not so much the thing, New Year is the thing. New Year is a big celebration, and a lot of the time people, including obviously bands, are going to go home to their home prefecture or spend time with their family, which means that the last gig of the year is often seen as a really big thing. So I would say go and check out the band who you most like and go see if they're going to be having a special event. Now, that's what I did to bring you what I think is a really exciting event that I want to tell you about. But I think you'll find that on the December the 30th especially, I mean, I just told you about December the 29th with Girls Up, but on December the 30th, you're going to see a lot of bands performing. Maybe not so much on the 31st, but on the 30th, there will be a lot. So please do check. I think it's going to be a hub of activity. It's going to be a Tuesday. There's nothing better to do than see your favorite band. So please look that up. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, is one of the main places to find this. So do follow the bands you like and find out what they're doing. But I'm going to tell you about one that I am personally super excited about and that I will be attending. Now, as you guys know, I am a big follower and supporter and have worked a little bit as well with the band Caramel Candid. Now, they are doing their year-end show and the lineup for this is incredible. Not only are they playing, but there's also going to be Moshimo Fortissimo. If you haven't seen them, super interesting rock band. The singer has got an incredible voice. They are really cool, definitely worth checking out. There'll be Hana Yoi, which is kind of like a shoegaze group, very different, but their sound really captivated me because it's just so interesting and strange. And I saw them do a couple of really quite lengthy sets now where you just kind of almost zone out into this beautiful place. It's really amazing having them alongside these kind of harder rock bands. There's also Smoke from the Royal. Now, after what I just said about a kind of a shoegaze group, Smoke from the Royal is just full on. It's somewhere between nu metal, funk. It's just this headbanging, heavy, super fun music. I can't imagine almost any band that is more fun to just get up, jump around and dance to. There's also Mimosa are going to be there as well, and Minatoro Chika. I'm going to have to check more about that one. And apparently there's going to be even more bands. So this already, and this is happening at Daisy Bar on the 30th, as mentioned. And like this, there's so many of these events that are going to be taking place on the 30th of December. So I would say if there's any band that you like at all from the Japanese music scene, just check their social media, find out, because they will probably be playing around about that time of year, and it's probably going to be an event they're going to put a lot of effort into. People take New Year very seriously here, so go share that moment with the bands you love. Anyway, I must say that I've enjoyed sharing this year with you guys. I love all you guys. John is an absolute legend. It's been so much fun doing this on his channel. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the contributions from myself and Choka. It's actually a shame I couldn't be with Choka today, but we are genuinely really happy to bring this to you every month. We're going to continue next year. If you've got any recommendations, get in the comments. If you've enjoyed any of the things we suggested, let us know. And honestly, from me, it's a little bit early, but I'm going to say Happy New Year to you all. I'm going to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you in January. But until then, time to pass you over to John. Thank you to Choka as well, in whatever capacity she joins every week, every month. Thank you to you. Thank you to John.
Thank you, Howard and Choka. And I gotta say, man, I really enjoyed having them come along with us on this journey and kind of helping people find really cool concerts in Japan. I've had a lot of really great people messaging me saying thank you very much for doing stuff like this. And I've had people send me pictures of concerts where they've came out to there. And I really genuinely appreciate that. So just know, like, if we can keep doing this next year as well, too, I really genuinely hope to make this even bigger and better next year. We'll be featuring bands on here, hopefully having quick interviews with them as well, too, like we've done in the past. But it's really been an honor to be able to bring you guys music from a place that I genuinely love. The last one that I would like to talk about is one of my personal favorite artists in Japan. Her name is Ubiko, and you might know her from the song Crow that she did a live performance of, first take looking performance that she did, but her grand finale tour is on December 20th. It's in Okinawa, but it is definitely a concert to make. If you're anywhere in that area, for sure make sure you come out and check that out. It's such a cool performance. She's got such a beautiful voice live, and genuinely she is an amazing artist. I can't wait to see what she does next year as well too. But in saying all that, thank you all very much for checking this one out. I genuinely hope that you've had a blessed 2025, and I cannot wait to hear about the cool things that you get into in 2026. This channel is going to be doing a lot of really cool things, and I just wanted to say thank you all for supporting me, my random adventures, and I can't wait to see what next year holds for us. Thank you all again. I hope you have a blessed day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this. Spread some positivity out there, be kind to each other, and I will catch you later. Freaking toodles! Bye!